continuing our series of people named Emma, we have Emma Pavelek.
Hi.
And that's Will Lamb. And I'm Max. Go, intro.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fantastic episode. As you realize, I might have realized I have this fantastic fidget spinner on me. We had a few comments last time, not going to name any names, that I flick and do too much with the pen. So to try to avoid that, today we'll be sponsored by. There's no brand on it. Wow, that's fantastic. Just fidget spinner
Cheap
in general.
junk.
So yeah, if you find yourself in need of a distraction, here you go. But I'll try to keep it to a minimum today. Back with another episode. Emma Pavelek, another Emma. Do with that what you will. Here we are. So here we go. Max, take it away. Number one.
Besides track and basketball, what do you do with your free time?
I don't have much free time. But with the little that I have, I get interviewed for shows that go on YouTube, and
That's us.
I hang out with my few friends and my boyfriend if there's time for that. And that's literally it. I don't have much free time.
Ethan,
ever.
I love you more than her. Break up with her.
I mean, I can't argue with that. It's a pretty good argument there. No.
So would you say, like, basketball is a hobby, or probably, like, more than a hobby for you in that case?
Like, my dad says this all the time. It's kind of like a job almost when you do it every single day, multiple practices, like, and hours a week. You literally don't have days off. It's basically a full-time job. I mean, obviously it's like a hobby because I like it and I love to do it, but there's a lot more to it than, like, a lot of people know.
Yeah.
It's not just like a sport that goes one season. Like, as soon as Beaver's done, I literally the next day Eyyyy practice starts, and then it's all over again, Eyyyy all summer, and then it's back to Beaver.
Do you ever take, like, a week just to decompress? Even I do that, and people call me crazy for running all the time. So, like,
I've tried. I've made it like 4 days, and I'm like, no, I can't do this. I feel lazy. And then I get up to the gym. Like, I feel unproductive.
I can relate to that. Like, 1 day is enough for me, but, like, I barely made it a week after cross country. I was like, for me, it's more like I just eat a shit ton of food, and, like, And
then you just feel guilty.
Yeah,
You're like, I should probably do something.
And then it's like, wow, I'm, like, not doing anything to, like, burn these calories. Like, I'm getting fat. Well, looks like it's time to get back to running.
Well, you've never had an ounce of fat on you ever.
Yes, I have.
Me
All right.
personally, I'm loving my off-season life.
I was gonna say, Max, like, swimming's the same way. I described swimming as, like...
Swimming's not the same way. You just do nothing afterwards.
Swimming's like running, except you can't breathe. And it's way more technical. Like, honestly.
Except you can't breathe.
It is. Like,
You breathe a little as a tree.
every three... I mean, I was a 3-stroke guy. Were you, like, 5-stroke, or what are you?
Depends on the race. If 50s, you swim, or you breathe maybe like twice.
That's what I thought.
Ideally.
Like the whole race.
Yeah, like down and back, you swim maybe, or you breathe twice. In an
Yeah,
ideal
usually
situation.
don't.
Not everybody does that, but.
See,
Yeah.
I enjoy my breathing. I do a lot of breathing on the court.
That's probably a good thing.
It's probably my only pastime and hobby that I could give you is breathing.
Yeah. I'm an avid breather.
Everybody has free
I'm an
time
avid
for
breather, you
breathing.
know? Every once in a while, I just like to sit down,
Just take a
really
big old...
really take it in.
Yeah.
But
Sleep,
honestly,
breathe,
it's
eat.
like vaping then? Is that just like, that's like fancy breathing?
It's advanced.
It's advanced.
You gotta-
Only for the cool people.
That's
though.
breathing, you
assisted
gotta-
breathing.
You gotta find time and a place for that.
Exactly. Like,
You can't just do it.
I enjoy breathing so much that after I breathe too loud.
exactly.
It's terrible.
I can't tell if he's joking or not.
No, some people.
That's
tell me
the
I
point.
Do
breathe
you
too loud.
breathe loudly?
No, some people just say like it sounds like I'm sighing, and I'm like, no, I'm just breathing out.
Moving on, number 2. We couldn't really think of a good one for our controversial question, but in spirit of this today, fidget spinners or fidget cubes?
Oh. See, I've never had a fidget cube, but I know people who have had it, and, like, those little buttons are so satisfying. Like, I literally love the buttons. So, like, I think on on a technicality side, I like the cube just
Okay.
because of the buttons.
It's busier.
Yeah, you have more options, but like the fidget spinner's like the OG. Like I feel
True.
like if you had a fidget spinner, you were the cool kid. So I feel like I have to go with fidget spinner just because it's,
Just
it's the original.
Yeah, out of respect. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't think you could, I don't think anyone could disagree with that, really.
All right, that's fair. What if they had like a cube with a really small fidget spinner on it? Like one side of the cube was this like mini fidget spinner.
Or like the cube could go like this and you could spin the cube.
True. Or what if all right, so picture a cube and then like the fidget spinner's in the center of it, but then on either side of this is the cube and then there's like stuff on the top and bottom you can like play with. Dude, we're gonna bring these back and we're gonna make
I feel
so
like
much money.
You should probably, like the bubble should do like merch and fidget and like spinner cubes.
You see, I thought of merch when we first did this, but I've been been avoiding it because I don't want people to like think this is about making money.
It is.
That's-
Oh yeah, because if Mike Bloomberg can't buy our channel anymore.
Yeah, because he dropped out.
He
He's
dropped
gone.
out. We're Bloomberg.
Someone was gonna buy your channel.
Oh, I requested that Michael Bloomberg buy our channel.
I see something about that feels like it wouldn't work out.
I don't know what.
I mean, he was like actually like getting like buying promotions from like meme pages and shit, like legitimately. I'm pretty sure.
We're not a meme page.
We're not a meme
We're not
page,
even an
but-
successful podcast.
I mean, our target audience is very small, but like if you wanted to target a very small audience.
If you really wanted to target people who can't vote yet, yeah, that's great.
That's a good point. I'm gonna be able to vote for this election,
I can't.
which will be interesting to say the least. All right, moving on. So I have some like assumptions going into this, but I'm gonna ask it anyways.
Okay.
Favorite food.
Favorite food?
And I have a guess based off your Snapchat stories
I know.
recently.
Do you have enough free time to eat?
That's one of my.
No, she just breathes there.
Yeah. Yeah. I eat once a week if I'm lucky.
It's a very
It's a
unfortunate
hard life.
situation.
My parents keep me locked under the stairs the rest of the time.
Okay.
Get outta
Favorite
here when
food.
you-
This is a call for help.
Me like winks. Nod your head twice if you're being whatever the word is.
Held captive.
Yeah. Okay. See, theoretically, Jerry's chicken and fries
Yeah.
with extra cheese and Jerry sauce on top. But that's like my favorite like all-together meal.
Okay.
But this is going to sound so weird. My favorite food has to be edamame beans.
Oh yeah.
Like with the salt on them, like you can get them from like Yama or like any place either. But we like to steam them at home, and it's like I could eat so many edamame beans. Like you pop the beans out of the thing into your mouth. Are you kidding me?
I've never even had like normal beans, like baked beans. Never had them.
No, I hate
I
baked
had those
beans.
once.
It's not the same at all.
Okay.
I had them once. It was in Mrs. Lauren's class when we were doing like the culture thing where you study a country. Where I didn't have an edamame because I did Japan. Like, I didn't like them. They weren't that good.
See, like for literally 7 years, I've just been obsessed with them. Like, and they're super healthy too. So like, I'd rather edamame be my favorite food than like
Then Jerry's.
Jerry's. Yeah, I mean, I eat Jerry's more often. We all know I eat Jerry's a lot.
Yeah. I've actually hold on. Zane, put a picture of edamame beans up there because I don't even know what they look like.
They
But
look like beans.
as
They're
far
little
as
green
Jerry
beans.
goes, Jerry's, I've actually only been there once.
Don't even.
And I've only had the fries, and I've never had Jerry sauce. It just looks like they put mayo and hot sauce and something into like the same thing, and it looks so gross.
I don't want to eat anything called Jerry's sauce.
Yeah, like what's in like
No.
Jerry's
No,
Jerry's
no,
sauce,
no,
dude.
no,
you
no,
put any
no.
you put any
Listen.
male name in front of sauce, and it sounds suspicious. All right. Will's sauce, Max's sauce, doesn't matter. Sounds kind of scary.
Stop.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, Jerry's sauce is like made of a bunch of things I don't like individually. It's like random stuff like ketchup, mayonnaise, pickle juice.
That's
like,
literally disgusting.
No, it's the most random stuff, and I don't like any of them. But all together, when I tell you, it hits different. Like it is so good, actually so good. You can't knock it till you try it. I'm so serious.
Not until you try it. Sorry.
I have tried Jerry's
Wait, I was gonna say Max for our third point of reference.
Everything you say just seems very mellow.
Mellow?
He's a mellow dude.
I'm trying to be mellow.
Dude, I respect it. Like, honestly, it's a move.
Not that great. Jerry's isn't that great.
Yes, it freaking is. If you don't think Jerry's is
Should I not
good,
have had the
then
burger? I probably shouldn't have had the burger.
No, their burgers are good. Actually, I don't eat their burgers. I just eat chicken and fries. But it's just, I'm going to Jerry's tonight after basketball practice, actually. I go like daily.
Who pays for all of this Jerry's food?
Brad Pavelek.
Oh
I'd like to
Shout
Brad
out.
Pavelek sponsors me and my Jerry's eating.
Shout out to Brad Pavelek for
The
like,
Muns.
Yeah.
The freaking
Oh my
Muns.
gosh.
Shout out to him. No, I'm literally
But-
going to basketball practice after this and then going to Jerry's.
That's a rip in the chat, except for Jerry's.
No, basketball practice is going to be kind of lit, actually.
For real.
Because we have to prepare for a game, so it's like we just do plays and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's not like a whole bunch of stupid stuff.
So it's kind of just like a chill practice before.
Practice before matches are usually chill.
Yeah.
For anything, right?
And we only
taping.
have 2 days to prepare, so it's like one day we'll literally spend the whole entire day on defense and learn. Like we learn all of the team's other offenses. Like we memorize them. We yell like when they call their play, we repeat the play back to them. We know exactly what they're doing, and it's so intimidating to their team. But like it's worth it because nothing works because we know exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And then like Monday we'll work on like offense the whole time,
All right.
2 hours.
And we probably should move on, but I'm gonna ask anyways. And I'm sorry if this is like too soon, but what happened against Mohawk?
I'm gonna be honest with you. We crapped the bed. Like, like we played. That was the worst offensive game we've ever played. Like, it was our worst game we've ever played in general. But like all season, that was our worst game. We were I think it came down to nerves, honestly. Like, I really do think, like, everyone was just nervous. And, like, other than me and Christy, like, me and Christy are the only two people who have ever gone there before.
Yeah.
Like, the other girls have been there, but they didn't, like, play. So it's not, like, the same thing. Like, sitting on the bench is different than, like, being, like, on the big screen. Like, it was nerve-wracking. Everyone was, like, I think our emotions, like, affected us way too much. And it just... Like, coach was like, you have to be slow and, like, don't rush it, don't make turnovers. And us, like being patient led to us doing more turnovers. And
Yeah.
so, like, defensively, it was fine. Like, we held a team that averages 65 points a game to 44 points. So it's not like we did anything. Like, we did what we needed to do on defense. We just couldn't get it done on the offensive end. Like, we needed Peyton to have 15, 16. Like, the last time we played, she dropped, like, 16 points. And Maddie had, like, 5 threes the last time we played, and Maddie only had 1 3. So, like, if you think about that, like, those 3-pointers were the difference in the game. 15 points, like, that's the game. So I think it just came down to nerves. Like, it's not her shooting that made a difference. Like, we all could have done better. But, like, offensively, that just shows, like, we were not, like, we couldn't get anything done.
Yeah. And I don't know a lot about basketball, but that's pretty much what I thought was. It just looked like you guys were too, like...
Passive.
Like, yeah, passive and almost, like, you guys were trying to pass too much and be too deliberate. It just kind of needed to go.
Yeah,
go
like,
and
even,
happen.
like, after that game, Houston was like, we should have just said that, like, we should have just said give Emma the ball and let her dribble through. Because whenever I just dribbled through and then we set our play up, it was fine. But whenever we tried and break the press, we kept getting, like, 10-second violations and turning the ball over. So
Yeah.
I think we probably should have not changed anything and just played our normal game like we always do. But we tried to, like, be more deliberate since it was, like, the championship game. And it ended up screwing us.
All right. Well, thank you. That was very in-depth. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
But, all right. Moving on to number 4. Let's do it.
Beaver. What's good about it?
It's good about Beaver. I ask myself that a lot, but like actually, girls basketball is okay. That's
Slightly
about
biased.
it.
Slightly biased, but
That
okay.
is not biased. You cannot tell me. Girls basketball, girls volleyball, and the track team is pretty decent.
What happens when these teams stop being good? Is the town worthless after that? Should we abandon?
Okay, like, the town of Beaver in general, like, not the school district. I love Beaver. Like, the whole, like,
Beaver, the
hometown
town.
feel. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I love it there. Like, I don't have any issues with, like, Beaver. I mean, it's a little boring at times, but, like, we have places we can go. Like, it's not like we're stuck here. But the school, like, I really don't think there's anything special about it. really, like, honestly, there's nothing I'm going to compliment Beaver Area on right now.
Dang, all right. We appreciate the brutal honesty.
Like, what would you say? What's good about Beaver? There's maybe 2 good teachers, maybe.
Number 5, if you could meet one person, dead or alive, from any point in history, present or past, who would you want to meet?
Wow. I feel like I should pick someone, like, significant, but, like, I kind of want to meet my mom's grandparents.
I was going to say, it can be a family member.
Yeah,
so a lot
like,
of people
because my
overlook
mom,
family
like,
members.
yeah, my mom, like, talks a lot about them and says all the time, like, how great they were and how much they would love me. So, like, if I was going famous, I want to have a conversation with Hitler. I just want to know the guy, you know?
Number 3.
I just want to know, like, what, like, does he act like a normal dude? Like, I just want to have a conversation with him. But, like, on, like, the side of me that's not
Extremely
sick.
Curious about.
Yeah.
I
would want to talk
the
to
school district, man.
my mom's grandparents.
Poll question number 1. From Pav Maine, the man, Hunter Pavelek. Why is your cousin the greatest?
He's the greatest because he's tall. Final answer.
You can play basketball really well.
Yeah, just tall.
Because
wait,
he
you have
reached the top shelves in Walmart without going on his tippy toes.
wait, you have multiple like cousins though, don't you?
I have lots of cousins.
So, Hunter could maybe not be, because it says, why is your cousin the greatest? It could be someone other than Hunter. For context, Hunter is Emma's
I just
cousin.
tricked you into saying
Oh,
favorite.
shoot.
So,
he
like-
got me there. It could have been talking about Wolfgang,
Yeah.
Bronwyn.
Is that his real name is Wolfgang?
Yeah, Wolfgang,
Like,
and
that's
Bronwyn.
Like Mozart. That's cool.
My dad's side, Wolfgang, Bronwyn, Hunter, Cody, Garrett. Mom's side, Isaac, Antonella, Lucia, Karina, Isabetta, Adelina.
Some interesting names on both sides of the family. I like it.
Dang.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
And then there's just Emma and Dane.
This is from Haley Jones. Fave track event.
High jump, easy.
High jump.
I mean, the relays are fun too, but high jump 100%. That's pretty much the only one I like actually.
400. Oh, sorry. Bad call.
How high can you jump?
My personal best is 5'7", but we're hoping to get up to at least 5'10" at the end of the season.
This season.
Could you clear both of us?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
I mean, theoretically, yeah, but like I feel
You're
like that wouldn't
5'7"?
work.
Mm-hmm.
I picture you as like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, I feel like
really
you're not
short.
5'7".
I feel like you're taller than 5'7". That or I shrunk. Because I'm at least 5'6.5". I round up to 5'7".
I'm like 5'8.5".
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. For reference, but all right. Yeah. Speaking about for reference, I feel like I should have mentioned this earlier in the episode, but I'm wearing this for the warm weather outside that we were getting, in case any of you guys were wondering the context of the get-up. But that is what's going on, so sorry.
Showing off his summer legs.
Yeah.
Is that like a Tommy Bahama thing?
Tommy, I don't know, man. I wanted to like wear some glasses and a straw hat, but I couldn't find any, so I was kind of disappointed with that. But
I feel like you probably shouldn't be a host anymore, just because of that. I might take your place.
what? Just this?
No, because you don't have a straw hat and glasses.
What makes you more qualified than anyone else to host an episode?
Because I like to talk a lot,
Okay.
and
It's not about talking. It's about the listening.
It's about the conversation. It's about forming connections with the people and really getting to know and inspire them. All right, moving on to number 8 now.
What are we asking about basketball and track? We talked about.
Yeah, we
these
kind of
two.
already talked
Yeah.
about these, but give us a brief history of your basketball. We'll just combine it into one and count them as two. Give us
Yeah.
a brief history of like how you got into basketball and track and like your opinions on it, and etc.
basketball, like, all my friends were doing it in 3rd grade, and I told my mom, I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I was dancing at that point. I was still, like, a little ballerina. And then I was just like, Bella Posset and
Yeah.
Lexi Posset, like, they told me to do it, and I was like, okay, I mean, I guess I will, because I looked up to them a lot, and I literally ended up loving it. And the summer after 5th grade was the first time I, like, played AAU, and, like, 5th grade summer up until now, I've literally played basketball almost every single day, like, all summer long, traveled, like, so pretty much from that on, it's been basketball. And then track, I literally wasn't even going to sign up in middle school. Like, I signed up late, and I was just like, oh, I'll just do it because Anna and Natalie are doing it. And I was like, it'll be good conditioning for basketball, literally only doing it for basketball. And it turned out I was, like, kind of good, so then...
Kind of good, yeah.
Yeah, and so then I just kind of stuck with it, taught myself how to high jump. Then, freshman year, finally got a high jump coach, and he told me it was the worst form of high jump he's ever seen in his life. And we had to break me out of so many habits, which I still have, a lot of them. They're really freaking bad, like, that hold me back from a lot. But we're working on it, And so pretty much I only did track because I wanted to help myself with basketball, and I fell in love with basketball when I was little, and done it ever since.
All right, that's fair.
That's the T.
For background information for you those who don't know, she's like the second best high jumper in the state, so potentially the first best. So
They didn't need to
there
know
you go.
that.
And in my opinion, could potentially be the best 400 runner in the state, but that's for another time.
They're not talking about the 400. Don't get me fired up.
Question number 10. If you could invent a yard sport, what would it be?
Invent a yard
Like
sport?
can jam?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shoot. Oh.
This is off the top of the dome, so.
That requires a lot of thought.
Cornhole's already a sport.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Ultimate cornhole?
Oh, spike ball or can jam? It had to be one of those. I think I have to go with can jam.
I said if you had to
I
create
love
one,
can jam.
if you had to create a yard sport, what would you make?
How am I supposed to make a sport?
I don't know. Just
They have a lot of
just
rules.
Make
You can't just
one.
make one.
Okay, how about professional trampoline jumping? Like you have seven, 8 trampolines all around your backyard. You have to jump from trampoline to trampoline. Sounds pretty dangerous to me.
All right, given the question, I'll accept that. So fair. And the
You said
amount
invent
of
a
time to say-
sport. How am I supposed to invent a sport? Let me just
All right, hold on. I'll try to invent one just because. So let me think here for a
You have
second.
30 seconds. 1, 2,
seconds.
3, 4,
Okay,
5.
come on
Start
now.
thinking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24,
On will.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
All right, so it would be called sling ball, and what you would do is it would be like Quidditch except with slingshots, and you would run around. So you run around with slingshots, and then there's certain people who shoot other people to try to discourage them from going in certain areas, but then there's other people who are trying to shoot a ball through a certain hoop or something like a ring almost, and then
any sport where you
score.
gotta shoot stuff at someone is not gonna catch on.
You never know.
No, I feel like it will catch on.
Paintball. Dude,
Oh.
Dude, have you watched professional paintball matches?
It's extreme.
Those are crazy, man. Dude, I remember when we went paintballing for Chase's birthday, I thought, because there was 12 of us, and there was these 4 pro guys, and I was like, bro, we can definitely beat these 4 guys,
God.
4 pro guys, and they were like, all right, fine, we'll do it, but if we lose, then you have to run the gauntlet, and I was like, fine, all right, I'll make that bet, and then, we lost, and I had to run the gauntlet, which is where literally everyone just lines up and shoots you.
Oh, those hurt. They're high impact.
The most pain I've ever been in, hands down.
Ooh.
Blunt force trauma pain, not fatigue. Just blunt force trauma. Most pain I've ever been in, for sure. But
Yeah, didn't Joey run through with that
yeah,
shirt on?
he ran through with me, but he had all his stuff on. But he actually because I got across first. So I was in front, and so I was a bigger target, and then I was coming back around, but then he fell on the way back, and then so I got lucky that everyone just started shooting him
And not you.
and not me as much. I
So
was
you
still getting shot.
you volunteered to do that?
No, I didn't volunteer. The bet was I was like, bro, we can definitely beat these 4 pro guys.
Oh, okay.
And if we beat them, I
missed
wouldn't
that
have
whole
to
part
run
of the
it.
story.
Yeah,
I was
sorry.
concerned.
Yeah, but
Huh.
Our series about girls named Emma has concluded. Check back next week with the bubble for someone who is not named Emma. We don't know yet.